king of the mountain. First up tonight, we have James Ironbeard driving for Ironbeard Customs.
James Ironbeard is driving in a DMC DeLorean.
Yes, we finally got another DeLorean in King of the Mountain.
And look, it's red with flames.
Well, we all know that means it's super fast.
Next up is Kurt Daninger driving in the Nissan Skyline GTR R32.
Hey, look, Kurt is from Tokyo.
That's not too far from Race City. Kurt Daninger is driving for Team Rallycross GT.
Up next, we have another red car. It's Sayaman driving in the Mazda RX-7.
A nice car there. Sayaman is driving for Team Puerto Rico Racing.
And he comes from Puerto Rico.
Well, I think we all assume that from the team name.
He could be on the team from a different location.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Last up, coming to us from England, driving in the Porsche 928 is Monza Phil.
He's got a roll cage in that car, so you know he is ready for King of the Mountain.
It's not a bad idea, especially in conjunction with waivers.
If only McLeod had a roll cage.
Race in peace, McLeod. Here we go. They're lined up for the first of 4 races. James Ironbeard in the pole position.
That's such a manly name, James Ironbeard.
Ironically, I saw him before the race. The man's clean shaven.
What?
I know, I was surprised too.
You can't drive for Ironbeard Customs and not have a beard.
I asked him about it, and apparently he thought he would race faster like Olympic swimmers do when they shave all their hair off.
Well, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. This is a car race.
Yeah, but aerodynamics and drag.
He's in the car.
Maybe his windows are open.
Then roll up the windows.
It might get a little stuffy in there.
It's a ridiculous idea, but James Ironbeard does win the first race with a track time of 15.9498 seconds.
See, it worked.
It didn't do a thing.
Well, he won the race.
Looks like Monza Phil decided to stop over at the car meetup. I agree there are some nice cars over there, but that is not the finish line.
There goes Sayaman doing some backwards driving. And a drift in reverse.
Monza Phil also trying to drift, but he was doing it in the wrong direction.
That's because he's from England.
Are you saying people from the UK can't drift?
No, because they drive on the opposite side of the road.
We're in Race City, Japan. Both countries drive on the left side.
Oh, well, he probably just sucks at drifting.
Here we go with race 2. Kurt Daninger starting in the pole position in the orange and white Nissan Skyline GTR. Daninger in the lead with Ironbeard right behind him in second. Here they go through the first big turn. Some contact there.
James Ironbeard trying to pass.
That DeLorean is bouncing all around. Kurt Daninger still out in front. He's first through the parking garage. Drifts coming out of that corner, and race 2 will go to Kurt Daninger. Whoa, James Ironbeard with a late hit there. That win will put Kurt Daninger within 1 point of James Ironbeard, who is the current leader with 8 points.
And look at that, Monza Phil scores his first point and only point so far.
Here's the replay. James Ironbeard having a lot of problem in that red DeLorean bouncing back and forth. That really slowed him down on the straightaway there.
Yeah, he definitely needs more speed so he can get to 88 miles per hour.
Keep your eye here on the red Mazda driven by Sayaman in the back. A nice pass there through the garage to go from 4th place to 3rd.
Now that's how you do it.
That's 2 races down. Here we go with race 3. James Ironbeard on top with 8 points. Kurt Daninger has 7. Sayaman has 5. And Monza Phil has 1. Monza Phil in the blue Porsche starting in the pole position this race. But it's Sayaman pulling ahead on the outside in the red Mazda.
There goes James Ironbeard passing up Monza Phil. It's the 2 red cars out in front.
Ironbeard looking for a pass, but he gets shut down by Sayaman.
That Mazda is moving.
Oh, he's sideways.
Well, he was moving.
Sayaman gets spun around, but will take the win going backwards.
Monza Phil slams right into that curb. A life lesson right here. Car versus curb. The curb always wins.
The curb there doing its job, protecting those spectators.
It's only a matter of time.
They'll be fine.
I got this fatality button ready, 3D.
We've got a DNF. This time it is not Monza Phil, but it's Kurt Daninger. That's going to knock him down on the scoreboard from 2nd place to 3rd. Let's see a replay of what happened. James Ironbeard right here trying to pass on the inside going around that corner. Hits the tail end of Sayaman's Mazda. Meanwhile, Kurt Daninger bouncing around coming out of that 90-degree turn. Then you'll see right here, Sayaman understeering coming out of the garage. Ends up spinning that car all the way around.
James Ironbeard popped up on the curb right there.
Yeah, and that probably caused him not to be able to capitalize on that mistake by Sayaman. Only 1 point separates James Ironbeard and Sayaman. Kurt Daninger is behind 1st place by 4 points. Sayaman has the pole. James Ironbeard in the front on the outside.
All right, here we go.
This is it, the fourth and final race. James Ironbeard in the lead, followed by Saiyaman. Kurt Daninger in third, followed by Monza Phil. Ironbeard sliding around.
Saiyaman right on his tail.
Here they go through the second big turn. It's Ironbeard and Saiyaman. Saiyaman on the inside.
He got him.
It's not over yet. They're fighting for it.
Oh, he slides past the finish.
Saiyaman will take the win, going sideways, getting pushed by James Ironbeard, and that is going to give Saiyaman the lead over James Ironbeard to move on to King of the Mountain Season 4 Tournament Number 1.
Wow, what a finish to this race right here. James Ironbeard was the fastest qualifier in this group. Saiyaman was third, so this is a pretty big upset.
Yeah, just look at this pass through that final turn. But James Ironbeard was not giving up. He was trying to push his way through. Saiyaman turning his steering wheel to the right to lock in that lead and block Ironbeard from winning.
And then we got good old-fashioned bumper cars to finish things off.
Yeah, apparently Monza Phil is not good at braking either. There you have it, Saiyaman in the red Mazda RX-7. Moving on to King of the Mountain Season 4, Tournament Number 1.
That's another driver in the tournament from Puerto Rico.
Yes, Puerto Rico really representing in this tournament. Another great qualifier here at Race City. We thank each and every one of you for joining us. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And you've been watching
King of the Mountain.